Fernandez and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, man?
Nothing. Enjoying air conditioning. Greatest invention known to man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right after sliced bread.
Nah, no. That guy definitely doesn't get as much respect.
He's getting no respect. Much. Who mentions
No,
him?
he gets one meme that I reshared yesterday.
And that was
and
it.
then no one's going to see that again until next July.
To the next 100-degree day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But that's what good inventors do. They're like, I just put it out there, I need no recognition.
No.
I'm helping you. I know.
I see you smiling.
That's how cool he is. He's like, I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I invented cool.
I invented
I'm
cool.
Drop the screwdriver. I'm out. I already forgot his name. His last name's Carrier. Forgot his first name.
Carrie?
Carrier's his last name.
Oh, like carrier, like C-A-R-R-I-R?
Yeah, I already forgot his first name. I should get that. Trying to give the guy props. That's why he's like.
That's you.
He's
That's
like
fine.
people just don't even. I can't. My PR blows.
Bro, if you would have his first name Air Carrier, maybe we would remember.
Willis.
Willis. That's nothing.
Big Willie C. You think he should change his name to like Aaron Carrier?
Yeah,
AC, Aaron
right.
Carrier, Axel Carrier. You know, tough guy going.
Arthur.
William.
How about Arthur?
Yeah, if you want to be more distinguished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wake up between the moon and New York City. My name is Arthur Carrier. What's up, baby?
I invented it.
You know how you're not sweating right now?
What would you say you feel right now? Cool? Yeah, I gave you that.
That's right. So he dated some shit girl that like threw it in his face. Who gives a fuck? Give him the air conditioner.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. It don't make you better than me.
You know what it does? It makes him realize that I'm fucking hot. I don't know how to stop this heat, but I need to fucking cool off. It's just too much. That's what he came up with. I mean, he just frustrated on a New York, fucking humid New York day.
Yeah.
I was like, what can I do? I can't pay any more Asian broads to fan me. What the fuck?
Or, do you ever get, like this type of humidity, you're walking around in it, you're like, just nobody say something stupid to me because I will snap. I'm focused on getting to beverage and coolness. No time for dumb questions. So he probably killed someone. He's like, Jesus. Oh, he's digging the hole. All right. This heat is affecting me. And I'm smart. I've made a fan that blows water. But people don't like that because it gets the clothes wet. It's only good for the beach. If there's a way I can condition the air to be cool.
So smart. That is so smart, like to think that there's a way to do that. Like, we have to be grateful for people like those people, because left up to me and you, we wouldn't even know that was a possibility.
Yeah, we'd be showing like on Shark Tank with like ice packs. Be like, if you hold this on your head,
and then you have your friend blow on you.
It's like cool. What do you call it? Air conditioning. Where'd you come up with that name? It just came to me. Because I was like, I feel conditioned. And the air even. I feel if you can fill your floor with these, your air will feel conditioned in the house. So you want us to put ice cubes on the floor? I ain't got it all worked out, man. I'm just saying, if you can.
That's why I'm here. For that.
Yeah, because heat rises, so the heat will be up there. But if you put the cool down here where you are, condition. That's what I need your money for, Mark Cuban. You got to make the machine to do it. I'm just an idea, man. So your idea is ice cubes on the floor. Yeah, but the idea that put into something that can maybe go in your window. I don't know.
How do you get in the window? Now you say floor doesn't make sense.
How about a big bathtub of ice cubes in your attic and a fan that blows it through middle vents?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even need you guys if you're going to make me come up with all these ideas. I'm not even an engineer, dude.
Yeah, we know.
Just an idea guy.
Yeah, just want to let you guys know. I never went to engineering school ever. No, we know. We know you didn't.
Have you thought of Bathtub Ice Cube's fan to air ducts? No. So, go fuck yourself, Mark Cuban. How about that?
Get sweaty in your stadium.
Yeah. I don't even want the whole. Just license this shit. Just take this idea and license it. Just give me a check.
I don't even know what that means, but they always say it. So you just say it. Put license
Here's
on.
the idea. Just license the idea to somebody that can do it.
No, but there's so many ideas. If you think about now technology takes off. It's like, oh, the camera got better. It's cooler. It can do this slow motion. It's like there are ideas. But they're small steps because the larger part of the technology has been developed. So they're developing little things now. But go way back, air conditioning. Fucking, you know what I mean? Those kind of things. Like,
yeah, my grandpa, I think my mother grew up part of her life with no air conditioning.
Right.
It was like, oh, it's hot out. All right, there's a fan, or open the window.
Right.
Or go outside where there's a wind, maybe.
Right, and you don't hear many people because it was so hot and there was no air. Like no one, no work. Like stop working. You can't go build a house right now. You got to calm down.
But it was normal to them. It wasn't like we have air conditioning, so we know there's an option. Like, I don't have to sit out here in this shit.
Right.
But back then, you're like, oh, this is just a really hot day.
Yeah.
And the house is probably hotter, so I'm going to stay out here.
But do you remember being a teenager, 13, 14, just say 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, playing outside, that it was 1,000,000 degrees. I don't ever remember it being affected by it. It didn't bother me in the least.
No, I don't think kids are really affected by it now. I think I see kids playing skateboarding, playing basketball. It's us old people that are like, I got a nap or something, man. Air makes me tired. Yeah, it affects old people. That's why they say no old people and pets in cars.
You know why? Because a young kid goes outside and he's got no reason to be out there. He's just out there because he wants to be out there. Fucking bouncing. We go outside. We got to do something. There's a reason for us to be out there and that shit.
Yeah, it's a great invention. The air conditioner. I have one blowing at my face right now, and it's like even my toes feel like they're gonna freeze off. But I'm like, I love it. Wouldn't have it any better. So, how was your shows this weekend, bro?
It was good, man. It was a good club up there, man.
Yeah, Hartford. It's fun, right? It's like a real club. It's like I said, like it's rowdy, but in a fun way. I don't know how packed your shows were, but
let's see. Friday night had about 65 or 70 people.
Okay, but they sit them like right there. They don't, They don't put them all the way to the back, to the left.
But the Saturday show was packed to back there.
Yeah.
And then Saturday's second show, they're like, we usually get like 10 to 15 people for the second show on Saturday. We had like over 30.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. And no one was rowdy.
But it's like a comedy club. It's the low ceiling. It's the downstairs.
A little too low on the ceilings when my head hit the ceiling.
Yeah. For guys like me, it's great. I was doing back handsprings. You know my act.
I was joking. You know how like the ceiling is like right here. So like one of the ceiling tiles was missing. So every once in a while, I could lean like in the middle of a joke. I'm like, I gotta get this show done. I gotta get up in here and work this duck. I gotta get up in the duck. But as soon as the show's done, I gotta get back in there and see what's going on. My head was an inch away from a whole, from a missing ceiling tile.
It's one of the best comedy club food, right? Like the food,
real good food,
top notch, man.
Good food, good management. The one manager, Chris, said to me, said to all of us at after the second show, we're just sitting in the green room. He said, "I want to put this invite out to you. Like, say you're ever on a Friday or Saturday night, you're just coming through town. So you were up here doing a gig somewhere, and the show's over, and you're heading through town." He goes, "I invite you to come in, hang out. I'll feed you. If you want to go up and do a 5-minute guest spot, I don't even care if you do that. Hang out with the comics if you know them. Come and hang out."
Nice.
He's like, I just want to promote. He goes, I want to promote like a community.
Yeah, they're the nicest people, man.
Yeah.
It's like one of those clubs where I leave for the weekend. I'm like, see, it could be done.
Yep.
It could be done. They have a nice green room for you. They feed you good. They pack the shows in.
Yeah.
Even when it's dead, they push everybody up front.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah,
it can be done. It's like, and that's like you just wish everything could be like that.
Yeah, and they know where the food and beverage, they make their money off the food and beverage, but they treat the show with respect.
Yeah, you don't see. Like I said, it could be rowdy. I've sat because that table to the left of the stage is like a straight, really long table.
Yeah.
Like I've had that full of a whole bachelorette party.
Yeah,
It's yapping and taking selfies, like while you're performing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, thank God I'm the middle because I ain't want to deal with this once they get really tanked.
Yeah. There was a bachelorette party of 6. They were good, not talking. There was a couple of bachelor dudes hanging out, and like they were a little chatty, but they were chatty about the show to each other, and just like drunk and not able to whisper.
Right.
And I would just be like, bro, shitty whispering again. And he's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. And that's how I dealt with him. And they would shut up. And then I would look over. I'm like, are we doing it again? And then he's like, not going to talk anymore. I was just telling him something. But they didn't mean, they weren't being like, so, yo, this place sucks. Everyone had a good time.
Yeah, no, it's
good. You know what I
mean? Good room, man.
Yeah, it was a good room.
And then you did that? Yeah, sure. I wanted to go to your show last night and go celebrate your birthday, but I was at Kerry's brother. Kerry's brother shares the same birthday as you.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize that.
23rd?
This year. Yeah, So we celebrated it yesterday.
Okay.
At her mother's house, pool party and cake and shit.
Oh, nice.
How was that show?
That show was nice. That's going to be a nice little room. Very dark. If Rocco listens to this, it's too dark.
What do you mean?
The room is pitch black.
And then the spotlight?
And a spotlight. The room is pitch black, and the tables have little candles on them, but you don't see a soul.
Mm.
And I like it a little more. I want to be able to definitely look out and see some eyes.
Yeah, see a little bit.
So then when you see eyes, you feel like you're engaging.
Even if you just see the first few rows, like City Steam, you just see like the first little bit in front of you. I mean, sometimes you don't see the way back.
No. You don't.
Like the most, I mean, to the right, you totally see.
Yeah, you'll see like maybe like a group of, like maybe like 18 of the people.
Yeah.
But that's enough to feel engaged.
Yeah.
This place was so pitch black dark, and the spotlight was bright, and all I could only see was the reflection of a guy's glasses. That's all I could see.
Yeah.
Nothing else in the whole room. And it was about 40 people, but the room only probably fits jammed in 50.
Right.
So, but it's a perfect room.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a perfect room. He
cool.
should do well down there.
That's good.
If he does Sundays, and it was a summer.
Sunday in the summer, that's tough.
You know what I mean?
But actually, you know what? Probably in the summer or Sunday, because like people do their shit Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, and they come home. And
maybe Sunday, it's like, yeah, maybe we will go out.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's on Princeton's campus, basically.
Oh, so it should do good during the school year.
Oh, yeah. The street is the main street with all the nice restaurants. It's like Princeton.
I've been telling people that for years that something should be down there because they had the catch that people don't really go to.
No, it's because that's all like an industrial park with like
and there's
offices.
nothing down there.
Nothing. But where this is, it's all the restaurants, like the bookstores, the restaurants, like all the coffee houses, internet houses, everything's there.
It's ripe for a place.
It is, and this place is a brewery, right? So it has like all those cool, like fucking big vats of beer. They make their own house brands.
Yeah,
and I'm like, it's a big, huge place. It's huge. You go upstairs, and they have like little individual party rooms upstairs.
Like they have a customer base to draw from all the time. That's the key. I bet James won. He's probably like, damn, I should have got this place. Fuck.
It could be a really good room if he does like during school on a Thursday night, because Sunday I think during school time would be tough.
Thursdays, I mean, I don't know. I mean, back when I was college age, Thursday was the go out night.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't have classes Friday.
Yeah.
So if you do Thursday up there, he can definitely it only needs 50 people. You could do if you did 20, it feels packed. So
Yeah, see, 50 people, yeah, it's good. And you sell out, and you makes it like the place to be.
yep,
It's like, it's always what you want. Sell it out.
yep.
You know, sell it out, and then people are like, oh, fuck.
And it's such a perfect room because there's this huge bar downstairs and a lot of activity downstairs. And you go up these stairs and there's like little tables up there where people eat. And then if you make a left, you go and there's a big like a party room with like it's glassed in and with like this huge heavy ass sliding wood door. So you're just in there. So I was sitting right outside the door, glass door, and I could not hear what was going on in that room.
That's kind of like that Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie. When you walk in, you're like, it looks like a dance club with a big center thing, and like,
Right.
oh, this is what the fuck. Then you go and they got this back room that like you don't even know what the fuck's going on over there.
Right.
Yeah, when you first walk in, you're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
bar gig.
And I looked and I saw across the way there was another room just like this room, a little bigger on the other side. I said, I guess that's where they do their private parties.
Okay.
Up here, but downstairs is where all the beer action's happening. So you're kind of like away. I think it's if the club gets behind it. I just don't know if they might have enough business during school time that they rent out these party rooms and don't need anybody in there. You never know.
Yeah, well, they'll probably just do once a month, and it'll be the thing.
Yep.
You know, just be packed.
Yeah.
But, well, you said College Town. It could be a weekly, I bet.
It absolutely could be a weekly.
You know?
You just have to keep it fresh, and you don't do a three-man
50
show.
seats, you can't get expensive people in there.
No, you don't do a three-man show. You do a six-man. You do a six-man club show.
Showcase show.
Showcase show. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You put a couple of Jersey locals, bring in maybe a couple of New York guys, throw them $50 a piece on a Thursday or $75 a piece.
You have to give a city guy at least 100 to go down to Princeton.
Yeah, maybe, but
There's not even no train down there. You'd have to like drive in
there's no train that goes to Princeton?
from New York. I don't know. It's a long one, maybe, but I don't know how far the train station is from wherever the venue is.
Right.
You know? It's probably a long train ride.
But man, you might go draw a good New York guy $150 and tell him to bring somebody. You give that guy $50. You spend $200 for the night, right?
Yeah.
You spend you charge $10 a ticket. You fit 30 people in there. You $300. You made $100. You give the local Jersey comics a couple dollars.
Yeah. Huh.
You know what I mean?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they plan on doing.
But I wouldn't know. Just put Jersey comics up all day, every day. That'll get old.
Yep.
You don't have that big of a pool in Jersey to be entertaining weekly.
No, weekly's tough, man.
Right.
Weekly. It was dead. We had a dead. Friday night was dead at Uncle Vinny's. We had maybe 30.
Oh, Friday night?
I mean, they were amazing.
Did you do Saturday night too?
Nah, I canceled to go see Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay.
So, but Friday night was good. Dino had to cook, so I had to just go up cold, and I just did I crowd worked for most of my set.
Oh, okay.
And it was like the best I ever did with it. It was just literally just at each table I was just going, and I was like calling back to other tables. I was trying to like homogenize them.
Right.
This fucking girl walks up and takes a picture of me like I'm on stage 3 seconds.
Huh.
I'm like, what are you checking into Facebook? No, I'm checking you into Facebook. And she comes up, take a picture of me. I'm like, cool. She goes, no, you got to do the skinny arm. And,
No, I
and
don't.
you got to like pose. And I'm like, oh shit. And she goes, give me the mic. I'm like, no.
None of this is yours.
None. That ain't happening. And then, I busted out of there right after my set.
Okay.
And then, fucking Guns on Saturday, dude. I was like, possibly one of the top 2 or 3 concerts I've ever been to in my life. Like,
Really?
amazing.
I don't like the group at all, so.
Yeah, if you like the group, I mean, because my whole thing was I want to go see them because I never know if they'll come around again. I was a fan of theirs as a kid, but I'm like, is Axl Rose going to sound that good at 54?
Right.
Bro, it was like 20. It was
Really?
amazing, bro. I was just in awe.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they played every hit song. It was just, I felt young again. I was just like
Right.
singing. My cousin Dean is wasted because I'm driving.
Right.
And there's like these 2 fat chicks in front of us. He keeps like massaging their shoulders and giving them high fives. And they're like, I know. He's like, isn't this great? Like, yes, it is. Like, you can see he was annoying them. Then there's one point during the concert, like 8 state troopers, like our seats were like 1 and 2, so around the aisle. And you see a line of like 8 state troopers walking down the aisle, like away from us. I'm like, oh man, something's going down. So then I start seeing troopers coming back up, and in the middle of the 8 troopers, they have a guy handcuffed with his hands in front, and the guy's still headbanging as he's going up the stairs. I don't know what he did, but this guy's great.
How long was it?
They played for about 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
You had Kravitz play for maybe like 45 minutes.
I like him, man.
Yeah, he's sitting up there. You look at Lenny Kravitz. You're like, who the fuck's cooler than Lenny Kravitz? Like,
huh?
like
What?
who's cooler than Lenny Kravitz?
I know.
Like, how cool is he? You're just like,
He oozes it, and he doesn't even try. It's just like, what's up, guys? Like, fucking, what's up, bro? You're Lenny Kravitz.
was it you that somebody told me David Spade has a joke about Lenny Kravitz where he's like, is he Lenny Kravitz? Like when he goes to like 7-Eleven, does he put on like the shirt with holes in it and the leather
I've seen the
pants?
joke, but I wasn't me. I told you.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of that when I saw him, but I'm like,
It's like him and Prince.
I'd like to be as cool as like Lenny Kravitz's like eyeglass shade fucking screws. like he's just so cool.
Those are the guys who I look at. Like when you see all these Facebook people who try, like every picture is them. Look at us, we're cool. Drink, like you're trying to be cool. Lenny Kravitz just is cool.
Just as cool.
He's not trying.
Yeah.
You know, Frank Sinatra didn't try.
Nah.
They just were.
They just,
right?
Yeah, they embodied it.
They embodied, came in, what's up, man? How's it going? They were that it. They were just it. They weren't like, hey, take pictures so we can be cool. Like, they were just cool.
Yeah.
I wish I was Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. Now, Kravitz, he was great. I saw Lenny Kravitz at PNC when I was, I don't know, sometime in my 20s, and it was just pockets of hot broads.
Yeah, of course.
And like me and my friend are like, why we look at the stage? Let's look back at the fucking
girls.
At the girls. So we were watching a concert backwards. We're like, we can still hear it. This is great. I can go my way. I got to know. Just like everyone's like, why are they looking at us? It's like, 'cause you're fucking beautiful. I get Lenny's cool, but we're hoping you throw some titty out. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I would want if I was Lenny. If you're trying to get Lenny's attention, I think that's what you should do if you're taking pointers from Row 32. I don't know if you came here for any life lessons, but about to give you one right now. And Lenny, I talked to Lenny before the show, and he saw you, and he said, "Tell her to show them." So I'm here to report that Lenny wants that. It's got a guy looking at you from here.
I heard that's a way you get backstage. It's one of the ways.
You want to get backstage? Show me your tits. Why do you have such shitty seats for being friends with Lenny?
Just we're recruiting.
See, because that's how you throw people off. You know what I mean? Because he don't want the girls that can afford the good seats.
No,
he wants you poor
like
skanky broads. I say that with the utmost respect. I say that with the utmost respect. I swear. But he likes nobodies like you.
Again, no disrespect.
To show your boobies to nobodies like me. That's why I'm in row 32 on the lawn. But yeah, I got home at like 2 in the morning. I actually entertained going again last night because the tickets were cheap.
Oh, really?
People that can't sell them on StubHub, they dump them. Like, right, if you go on StubHub like a half hour to showtime, people just start their prices just get dumped. Hey,
remember how we were talking about in the beginning of baseball season how Yankees and StubHub, but are they back on now?
No, the Yankees have a block where it's they have a price base. What was it? A basement. You can't resell them for anything under.
Oh, okay.
Where the Yankees are the only pieces of shit on StubHub that did that.
I got you. Oh, so they're on StubHub, but you can't say, oh fuck, I'm stuck with these. It's an hour before the game. I want to sell them for $20. They're like, no, they're
whatever you paid for them. That's the least you can pay.
Okay.
Which sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could have gotten,
But I could sell them, but I can't sell them through the StubHub site. any cheaper than what the
you could go. Oh, yeah, you could just not through StubHub. You could personally sell them.
Right,
for $1.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you have the physical tickets.
Right.
But the electronic transfer of tickets, that's where they stop everybody. Like even StubHub, there's some guys that sell physical tickets.
Right.
It's all about the electronic ticket.
Yeah, they said you could use a StubHub app, like the app to get in. But you have to, because you bought it through StubHub.
But then you won't get the cheap ticket.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But then the guys that then you get they got to get the tickets FedEx to you, which is like
right.
So you can't. The thing is, you can't get day of tickets cheap anymore because you can't get FedEx that fast.
Right.
Even you know what I mean. Unless you personally, unless the guy's like, I'm from New Jersey, I live in Parsippany, walk to my house. Be like, all right,
right,
be right over. But that's that. Concert was fun, which made me look. I love them so much. It was so much fun, and then to know we have Sabbath coming up in August, that's going to be great too, man.
Yeah. What is that? It's August 20.
It's like
second or something like that.
Like a Tuesday, yeah, like 22nd. 2 days before that, I go see Drake. It's the 23rd. 2 concerts in 1 week. I'm going to be fucking exhausted.
Drake.
I'm going to see Drake.
Have you learned any other songs besides that one?
I got a couple songs.
Yeah, nice.
I'm getting down.
All right.
You know what I mean? I'm getting into it. I got.
Don't say I'm getting down when you're around, because that shows that you're not really getting down.
Well, I'm not going to talk to anybody there. I'm just saying.
But don't be like, yo, I'm getting down, guys.
No,
I've been getting down.
I would never do that. I'm talking with you on the podcast. I don't even know any of the current street lingo for the young kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't say these things either. Don't say.
I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to them. Well, okay, Mike, what is the words that I should be using?
Nothing.
If there was a kid around. No, because you're telling me not to. You need to now tell us on the podcast what the proper thing I should have said was.
Say nothing.
I plan on saying nothing. But do you know what to say?
No. But I'm not going to go, I don't know what you crazy kids are saying lingo-wise anymore.
It's good to be hobnobbing with you youngins. Getting down at the Drake show, because I started from the bottom. Now I hear.
What's the skinny on the download you guys do?
Yeah, guys use the N-word still, huh? I listened to other rap where they did stuff like that.
Oh, did you watch Night Of?
Yes, I did.
I didn't realize I was Sticky Fingers in there.
Huh?
I didn't realize I was Sticky Fingers.
Who the fuck is Sticky Fingers?
Fucking from Onyx.
He was in that?
Yeah, he's the guy with the teardrops telling him don't talk to anybody.
Oh, I didn't realize that was him either.
Yeah, Sticky Fingers.
Ah.
Yeah, it's getting fucking interesting. Like, now I don't know
I
where.
I still know how they can wrap it up, and what do they have? 5 more episodes?
It's supposed to be 8 episodes, right?
Yeah. So 5 more episodes.
Yeah, it just keeps seems like they're adding stuff to it. It's like,
it's like creeping along. You're like, shouldn't be a trial soon? No, we gotta.
I don't even know. It's not gonna go to trial. I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna start.
Well, they don't even have another suspect. They don't even. They're like all focused on him.
I know.
I can't. All right, I don't know if anybody's watching that's listening, but I don't think I'm going to give any spoilers. But I don't believe it could be him. He had no blood on him. There's no DNA on this guy. And that knife that they found that he took with him, that may not even be the murder weapon, because it does have her blood on it, but he got it downstairs on the table. Remember where he cut the hand?
Yeah, when he cut it. So, right, it could have been that knife.
No, I believe it's another knife.
No, but I'm saying the knife. No, but the knife that was used in the murder could be the knife that he cut her with.
Yeah, but I don't think it is.
Right. Or the knife he was found with is the only got her blood on it because it's the one when they played chicken. You know what I mean?
That'll come through with the autopsy. I think it's going to be a different knife.
I hope so. I'm like, I said to my son last night, was going to find out that this fucking kid was on a drug rampage and fucking killed her.
Yeah, but he cleaned himself up all nice.
Yeah, because in the middle of the drug rampage, he wasn't even thinking. He got cleaned up and.
I don't know. It just seems too.
Be fucked up. I just think because we have nobody to go with, so we're all thinking we all don't want the Indian kid. So we're like, it's got to be somebody else. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be somebody else. I think at the end they're like, nah, or he's gonna go to jail for murder, even though there might be somebody else.
Yeah,
Like,
it
yeah.
just better pay off well. This is one of those shows that I'm like, I like it, but I'm getting this funny feeling you're going to piss me off with some shit-ass ending, some ambiguous ending that...
I hope that's the
You're
way
like,
it's probably
you're
going
like
to
when like somebody walks off and like nothing happens. You're like,
Yep.
what do you mean?
No, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's still in jail. They got no resolution.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think's going to happen.
Oh, I'll fucking.
I think
I better not have any heavy objects near my TV that I can throw at it. Tired of that shit. Wrap my stories up. Waste
But
my
fuck-
Sundays.
It's like John Turturro, like how he like even like his character with the feet problem
Oh,
and
his
that.
eczema, dude! I'm itching my back. I'm watching it every time they show his eczema. My arms are itching. I'm like, Jesus.
And like just seeing them, like what? Why is this part of the story? It's just interesting that they made that part of his character. I just think it's interesting.
That's what my wife was saying. She's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know.
It's just very interesting that he's got like a eczema support group and like it's just very interesting that it went this route with him.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of things, and you know what's his name? Fucking Chalky White. He's gonna fucking. He wants that Indian kid to bring drugs in.
Of course.
So he's seen the parents, he's seen the family. He's like, "Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna take care of you." And me and my son last night when they set his bed on fire, I would have been knocking on Chalky's door. Hey, remember that? Yeah, I can do the protection thing.
Yeah, I would have yelled it. I want that thing you said. That thing you said where you could protect me from things like this, like burning my bed on fire.
The thing that's fucked up is that he made them do it. You know that.
I don't know.
Chalky White is making those guys pressure him.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it's showing him like you can get fucked up, man. These dudes are gonna fuck you up. That's why he said, you know what, man, you lost, man. I mean, I can protect you. He wants them to scare him, so the kid has nowhere to run but into his arms.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be like, all right, what your parents got to do for me.
Oh, yeah.
That's all that is.
I hate that I can't binge watch this. It's infuriating.
I kind of like it.
No, I do like it, but part of me is infuriated. Like,
Did you watch-
you know me, I'm never happy. It's like if I binge watch, I'm like, I watched it too fast, and now, and then now that I can't binge watch, I'm like, I want to binge watch. It's like I'm just a typical whiny American fucking asshole in his air conditioning. Fucking nothing's right.
Cold little toes.
Life ain't perfect. My God, Jesus.
Do you watch Roadies at all? Did you get
I haven't
into it?
tried it yet. I've been watching. Sundays was Ray Donovan. I still haven't watched that. And then we have Vice Principals we started watching.
I like it. I mean, it's...
To me, he seems like the same character, just in a different show.
Exactly.
It's like, it seems like the same guy.
It is.
You know, and you're like, all right, I'll go with it.
I like that character. I kind of like the way they're turning it. At first, that first episode, you think it was going to be the two vice principals against each other all the time, but it looks like they're going to work against the principal together.
Yeah.
So that is a little better angle. I like that angle better. Well, the last scene of... You watched it last night?
No. We just watched Night of
one
and we
episode?
went to bed.
So you know what? You only seen one episode of Vice Principal?
One episode, yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably watch it tonight. I was going to go do a spot tonight, but I'm just not feeling good. I don't think I'm going to go.
Where are we supposed to go?
I was gonna go to Gordon's room and get a spot on his show, and it's like, just like a mic, but I'm just not feeling well today, and I feel like I've just been running around too much,
right?
To rest up, and who knows? 4 hours from now, I'll be like, hey, get the fuck out of here. I'm so indecisive. Currently, right now, I'm so happy by air conditioning, I can't even see myself going into the other room.
Right.
Never mind leaving.
But you can catch Roadies comes on right after Ray Donovan, so.
Yeah.
Roadies is an hour, though. It's not a half hour. It's an hour.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's a good show. I like it. It's a good show. I didn't watch this episode. They're up to episode 4 now. I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you about shows? Forget it. Doesn't matter.
What happened?
I can't remember what I was going to say to you about comedy.
Like a show we're going to be on, or a show you did?
No, I don't even know.
I'm trying to
I know you're doing it. I know what you're doing.
I know what you're doing. I don't like it.
I got 0 here, so don't even try to regenerating something. I have no idea where I was even going to come from. Could have been something you were saying. I don't know.
All right.
That was it.
It's a good story. Worked out good.
I told you.
I went and checked out a little theater today about maybe recording my my comedy show over in Randolph, the Randolph Performing Arts Center. Very nice place.
Oh, yeah?
It's the Randolph Performing Arts Center, but it's the upstairs of like this big music store.
Okay.
And it holds like he said it can max hold 118, but they don't like to have 118.
Yeah.
It's got it looks like a little theater, but it's got a nice low stage, lighting, professional sound.
Okay.
Amazing. I just don't know if I can get people up to Randolph, you know what I mean?
Where's Randolph?
On Route 10, probably about 15 minutes from me.
Like Whippany, like that area?
No, the other way, like towards like Sana and stuff.
I gotcha.
What?
Way to map out Jersey.
No, it's a nice
Rand McNally.
No, it's a nice venue, and the guys said it only costs $350 to rent.
Oh,
and then if you want a pro sound guy, it's $125. So for $500, I can spend $500 and just tell everyone it's free and just fill the room.
Right.
Like, listen, I know you have to travel to Randolph, but it's going to cost you nothing but gasoline.
Right. Yeah.
So just come, and so I'm gonna. I think that might be the spot. I'm going to check out 2 other spots, but that one, it looks so good, and it's like got room for cameras where you won't even see the cameras.
Nice.
It's like it's small and tight. It's nice.
That's great.
So
it's a theater?
Yeah, it's like a little performance. I'll send you a picture of what the room looks like. Some of the pictures on the internet are old. Like they even have like nice red curtains on the side, like kind of separating.
Yeah,
but they have lights already. Because I told him I wanted what I want to do with designing my stage, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we have electric back there. You can do any design you want." But they also have the black curtains in the back can separate, and there's a white wall, and they have colored lights that could shoot up the white wall.
Oh,
if you wanted that as like a separation.
Yeah.
But the cost was like, $500. Other theaters I talked to wanted $1,500, and that's like before you hired any technician to help you, just to have the place. I'm like, ugh. I don't know.
$500 gives you sound in the place, and you're going to bring all the camera stuff. So yeah, it's not bad.
$500. That's.
Yeah.
I went and looked at it with Scott Brennan. And he's like, shit. He goes, $350 because they'll let you do your own sound if you don't want a guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't even definitely need that guy.
Yeah.
But for $125, the guy knows the sound in the place.
Correct.
So it's like I'll just throw that. But Scott's like, man, for $350, I may just host a comedy show here and sell tickets.
Yeah.
It's not a bad nut to make like $350.
No, not at all.
You know?
No, if you $350 and you sold $20 tickets, just say $20 tickets. Not a lot of money.
Well, the guy had seats where you could do a theater style, but he goes, I got tables and chairs if you want to do it like cabaret style.
Right.
Set it up like that. But I said, probably just theater style. Just line up chairs real close to the stage. Hang it out. And he's like, we prefer to do it on weekends only because the store's open at night, and it would just be like too much.
Right.
It would, but I was thinking, because he's like, Sundays at 6. I was like, that's probably a good time, 6 p.m., because people can like get a babysitter,
right,
and like come out and get home early on a Sunday.
Right.
I'll just try and bang it out in one show.
Right.
He said we could talk about if you want to do 2 shows about a little bit more of a fee,
Right.
But I'm like, I don't know. But it's definitely cool. I want to do it. I told him sometime in the fall.
Right.
I just have to I just got to get off my ass and do it. I think I found out the order I want to do everything in, like mentally. I have the whole thing charted out.
Right.
How I would want to do it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it's still like just a nerve-wracking proposition because you're like in your mind, you're like, I've never performed there. What if I don't feel comfortable there? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, I hear you.
I set up this whole thing, then I get there. But it's like every place that I feel comfortable in is no good to shoot at.
Right.
It's not like...
No, but you're right. And it's like a lot of pressure. Like, what if, I do it and fucking... all this set up and it's a flat night and it's just not going well. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's why you just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think that's why you should just plan on doing 2 shows regardless.
Yeah.
Because plan on doing 2 shows and like the mental stability. Because if you give yourself 3 months of selling tickets or just letting people know it's free.
Yeah.
It's hard to get free, even though I understand your reasoning, but free doesn't make me leave my living room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like say you did it in October. Like I'm sitting home, fucking relaxing.
Yeah.
I got to leave for Joe's free show. Nah, fuck it.
Well, they know it's my special taping.
Yeah.
I mean, they give away free tickets to Comedy Central special tapings. People don't even know who the fuck these people are half the time.
No, but they give 3 times the amount of tickets available. First come, first serve. Right. So you're going to invite 120 people and hope 120 people show up, or as many. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you wanted to do 2 shows, I would say give yourself 3 months of planning those 2 shows and getting people on guest lists. Like I need you on a guest list, just making them try to commit. This way, if you had mentally know, I'm shooting 2 shows tonight, you'll probably nail it in your first show because you know you have the second show.
You would hope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope I could even put out 2, fill 2 shows, like you said. You know what I mean? It's like, how many people do I really know? You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, that's why it sucks about being in Randolph. I just know people. I have a lot of people I know in Southern Jersey. They're just not going to ride up here.
Right.
It's a beautiful. That's my only reservation for the venue. Is that I just know, like, people consider where I live Maine.
Well, but you're telling me East Brunswick won't come to Randolph?
I ran into people at Guns N' Roses, friends of mine I haven't seen in 20 years. Like, dude, but dying to come see you. You play a lot in North Jersey. It's tough for me to get a babysitter and come up to like Parsippany area.
Yeah.
I get it because they're like, I gotta get the babysitter. Then your show don't start till like 9. Then it's like we get out of there at 11. I'm not back in the East Brunswick area till like midnight, 12:30.
Right.
Just can't get I'm at that age where they just need babysitters.
No, yeah, I hear you.
You know,
I had somebody said on my Facebook the other day, like, she's like from fucking Bayonne. She's from here, like up here. She's like, when are you going to be local? I'm like, when are you on heroin, man? I'm local. Yeah, you can't get any more gigs local. Paisanos, fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah, Pompton Plains. Where else local? West Patterson. I don't know where else I want me to be. In your neighborhood? Like on your block? Is that local? You're going to have to get in a car, babe, and drive to a show. That's what's going to have to happen.
Yeah. I'm going to go check out 3 more venues. 2 are in, like, Central Jersey, and then 1 is in Asbury Park.
Okay.
Check. I know more people down that way than up this way.
Will people go to the Asbury Park?
Probably because of the area.
Okay.
They can make a thing of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a nicer, you know what I mean? It's like restaurants and stuff.
Right.
People don't consider anything. It's weird. Central Jersey, if you're like where I come from, East Brunswick, New Brunswick area,
right?
You say the shore, it doesn't seem far to them. They're like, go. But you say North Jersey, they just think it's in the mountains. I might never come back. It's just like a total, like, because they just think there's nothing up here.
Right,
it just seems far. Like, remember when I said that thing seems far?
Yeah.
That everybody laughed at me about. People just do. It's like, like when I say, I meet people in Woodbridge, like, you live in Parsippany, like, whoa, you come all the way here from Parsippany? I'm like, it's 35 minutes. But, like, the word, I'm telling you, they think I'm in upstate New York. They're like, are you on one of the Great Lakes?
What's your money like? You have, like, regular money?
Yeah.
Who's president where you live?
No, I'm gonna go check out this venue. It's the Count Basie Theater Performing Arts Center. So it's a small theater
associated with the Count Basie family?
Associated with the Count with the Count Basie. I don't know if you ever seen the room resembles. Did you ever see what's the name of that show on Comedy Central? The guys had that comedy show in the back of a comic book store. Meltdown? It resembles Meltdown. It's kind of like almost like warehousey looking.
Right.
It's real small ceilings. Tight room. Like folding chairs. But if I can... There's no lighting there, so I have to do all the lighting.
Right.
But I'm just going to go see logistically if that's worth it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because all these venues I'm looking at are small venues, like tight, where if only 50 people came, it'll be like great.
Right.
Because I was showing my friend, if you ever seen an episode of Meltdown on Comedy Central, comedy show, the way they shoot it is how I like it. It's real tight. Everyone's just like in on you.
Yeah, yeah. You can't even the stage. You can't really even see the whole performer standing. Like you still
exactly
can't even see like in there.
And
it's
the
like
cameras are low at like people's head height sitting in a chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Not these like high cameras, so it's like kind of point of view. That's what I want. Point of view of the audience.
Right, right.
You know, like almost looking up.
Yep.
You know.
Uh-huh.
But that's the worst part. That's where like, producing your own show is like a nightmare because you just like I'm not even thinking about my act. I'm worried about the look and finding everything but you almost have to take control of it because you put it in the hands of someone. They don't unless that's what they do. It's like the easy we'll just use here and we'll throw this back there and there's your show. It's like no, a little bit creative. A little bit of a creative personality behind this.
I would want, if I want to do a show, like a special, the name of my special is I Don't Want a Day Job. That's the name of my, that's what I want to call my special.
That's good.
I don't want a day job. No more day job.
Yeah.
And I want to put...
You should do it at Home Depot. You should set up a stage at Home Depot with the aisles behind it.
Well, that's what I want to build. Mock aisles, because I can get beams like that.
Yeah, too bad you can't just ask Home Depot, can I do this after hours, like the one you used to work at, set up a show here?
I don't think they're going to want their name involved.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to call it. I'm going to put the beams up. You're going to know what kind of store it is. I'm going to make I want to make like a mock pallet. Like I'm going to be standing there. And it's going to look like there's aisles going behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 2 beams. Looks like the shelving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like maybe an orange apron that I take off right before the show starts. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Drop it and go, I don't want another day job.
That'll be good.
That's like my idea for it. And I just want to shoot an hour. Shoot 1 hour. And I want to do some of my old stuff and some of my new stuff, but I'm going to write it out, and I want to write it out so intricate that it's going to look and sound, as I say it, as fucking no life. It's going to be robotic. Right. But when I go on stage, I will inject my life into it. But I have to be structured more.
Yeah, that's what I hiked with Scott Brennan today, and I was saying the structuring is the hardest. And I said that you said, I was telling you about that one time. You're like, yeah, the work part of it, the work part of comedy.
That's it. That's the part.
Well, because you're so freewheeling.
Creative. Let's be creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're creating. That's beautiful. But now get it bottled up, dick face. You got to make a package.
It's got to bang it out. And that's like the lazy part of me is just bang out a CD and just release it. But then the other part of me is you have access to quality video stuff. You can make a nice video.
Right.
Why are you being so lazy?
Right.
You know?
I just got an email about an acting gig from my manager.
From Tom?
Yeah.
Nice.
If it's an audition, I'm not doing it. If I'm in already.
Why, you don't want to audition?
Oh, HBO show. It's for an HBO show.
Nice. Is it an audition or just...
I can't turnkey. Tri-state resident preferred. An out-of-shape, New York-born and bred cop. He lets Paul out of jail and making... Well, it's for me. He says, are you okay with this? I only ask because we're probably going to have to cancel something. I will have the sides later.
Huh.
Now we're talking.
Nice. Well, as long as hopefully the pay will be what you're at least hopefully close to what you're canceling.
Well, if it's on HBO and it's a chance for me to do a little bit of chops.
No, yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? What if I'm giving up a $300 gig?
Was it an audition or is it
I don't know. I got to read the rest of that.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Fucking A, dude. Did you tell him you want to do more acting stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. At least he's doing shit.
Absolutely. And did you see that horrific clip I sent you?
Oh, that acting thing you did? Yeah. I got through most of it.
It's horrible. But I felt good.
Yeah. No, you were good in it. You were good in it. Yeah.
But like you've always said, editing.
Yeah.
I
Editing's awful.
I never knew how editing can make everything look bad.
Yeah.
Because it makes your acting look bad. Because it's the cutaways took away from the connections we had.
There's no timing. Whoever did the editing has no timing. No comedic timing.
Right.
It was like they didn't let stuff rest.
Right. There was no like, boom, boom. Like, I had this line, I say, he's like, I'm like, I saw the wedding. Kind of reminded me of a side piece wedding. Speaking of which, you owe me some of that cash, right? Now, if that was a real conversation, you would be like, for what? And then I'm like, for what? For intellectual property. The music, those dances, bro, that's all me. That's got to flow. Like, that's got to be like, and you got to eat that for a second as a guy.
Yeah.
Not be like right off the bat, like, get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be like, you got to like, let me soak that in and then like look at you and you got to be like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Like, give a pause. But it was like, I said the words and it was like, get out of here. It was like, no, there was no beats.
Yeah, it was, people don't, comedy's in the silence, in the timing. You know what I mean? Spacing it out, lighting the fuse, then hitting it.
Right.
Editing is tough, man.
What
you can tell it's an amateur editor. It's someone that knows how to operate the machine,
right?
But doesn't know story, doesn't know how to.
And these are nice guys. These are nice guys. But there was, in the moments as we're filming, there was good comedic flow.
Yeah.
But when you snipped it together, it took away the relationship. It sounds like we're recording 2 different days.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm talking to nobody, and then he's talking to nobody. We're not connected.
Yeah, and also sometimes when you're watching something you acted in, it's so hard to watch it in a
open mind.
Like you have to really give it to somebody else.
Right.
It's like when I made that film Something, I the first person that saw it was my friend Ian from college.
Right.
Because he had no idea what I was doing. I'm like, just watch it.
Right.
And give me notes.
Right.
Because I was too close to it.
Yeah.
You know
and you were
mean?
there when it all happened, so yeah, you see it all.
I need another eye on it. Now,
Yeah.
I don't always listen to what people say, but I need to take into consideration.
Right.
You know what I mean? But especially, it's just like the same thing like when you see, watching The Night Of. I'm into it, and then Jimmy Palumbo pops on stage as a cop in a scene, and I'm like, I don't believe this show anymore.
Who?
Jimmy Palumbo. He's a New Jersey actor, but he was like a comic. I met him a few times because I did a documentary about his father and his father's twin brother.
I don't know.
Jimmy Palumbo has been in Beer League with Artie Lang. He's a big friend of Artie. If you see his face, remember when his parents came to the police station?
Yeah.
And it was the wrong police station?
Oh, yeah.
He was the guy telling him that it was the wrong police station.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you need to be at the 2-1.
But I know Jimmy,
Yeah.
so as soon as Jimmy's face pops up, I'm like, this movie is fake to me now.
Yeah.
This
Right.
is fucking Jimmy.
Right.
Even though he sounds exactly how he talks in real life, I'm just like, I can't.
It's like when you saw me in Point of View. Or,
whatever show that was. Me and Kerry were fucking dying. It was like a serious show. And then you with your coffee strutting away. Oh, my God. We just had paused it. We were tearing. Because it just seemed so... It looked like we took an episode and plopped you in.
Well, it looks like I wandered onto a set.
It looks like you wandered onto the set and said, oh, excuse me. And they're like, just leave it.
My acting natural wasn't so natural.
No, you were exactly who you were. You were totally... Like, you were playing Mike Gaffney in that scene. I know you were an extra, but you were playing Mike Gaffney. You weren't...
I was trying to get my name on the credits.
Yeah, you were...
Who's the guy with the blue sweatshirt? That's Mike Gaffney. That's
You were method acting to the max. You really embodied yourself. Like, I can't break character, man.
What was that show called? Point of Interest, right?
Was it Point of... Whatever the Caviezel was in that show.
Person of Interest.
Person of Interest. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny, man. That's like... What was it? We were talking, like, as Johnny Watson for years... Like, we used to bring him up on stage. He'd be like, tell him I was in The Killing of John Lennon. So I'd be like, yeah, headliner's was here, and he's in the movie The Killing of John Lennon. And I never heard of that movie, so, like, as a jaded new comic, I'm like, this guy's lying. He fucking this movie
Right.
doesn't exist. This is a bullshit credit. So one night, me and Kerry, it's on demand. I see it for free, and I'm like, that's that movie Johnny Watson says he's in, The Killing of John Lennon. Want to watch it, see if he's really in it? And we're watching it, and he's not in it, and we're just watching.
Uh-huh.
Last 20 seconds of the movie, the guy who kills John Lennon, they have him like in an elevator in a police station, and the two cops put him in an elevator. Two cops turn around. One of them's Johnny Watson.
Really?
He's in it for like the last minute of the movie. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That motherfucker really is in this. Hey, but it totally takes you out of the movie. You're like,
Right.
well, I was kind of into this movie, but fucking now Johnny Watson's in it. It was so funny because I was like, when he told me that, I didn't really know him, but you just like don't believe people. You're like,
Right.
what type of, especially if you never heard of it. You're like, why am I promoting this thing?
Yeah. Did you watch the new season of Orange is the New Black or no?
No, we just started it. We're like, I think I only watched the first one,
Okay.
the first episode.
There's an episode, one of the episodes, Chris Monte's in. He has a big role.
Uh-huh.
Like he speaks a lot in it.
Yeah.
And then there's Eddie Clark is in the same episode, I think.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Eddie Clark's in the episode before. Real quick, Eddie Clark's a real quick role. But then like the last episode of the season, Goomba Johnny's in. But he doesn't talk at all. There's a scene that's like flashing through a house, and like one of the security guards is like being interviewed by two cops. And it's just you hear music and like you hear a voiceover, and then the camera's panning around an area that's not, the voiceover's somewhere else, and the camera's just panning over here, and you just see the table with the cops, and then right up past them. That's the last you see of Goomba Johnny. That quick.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think somebody just, Joe Conti was telling me the Chips Coonies and Goodfellas, and I never knew that. So me and Kerry are going to watch it to go see the two scenes the Chips Coonies in.
What part is he in?
Remember when Jimmy, Robert De Niro's character, tells Henry Hill's wife, yeah, go in there. There's dresses in that.
Yeah.
And there's like the
two guys in there? That's
one of
them?
them's Chips.
Oh, wow.
And apparently, towards the end, I think, I have to ask Conti for sure, but when like they're playing Layla and all the guys are showing up dead,
Yeah.
he's in one of those shots. So he's not like a character, but he's like
So he's in a shot of like
a group of people. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it makes me want to watch Goodfellas again to see.
Yeah, I just saw it like a week ago. I'll watch it again.
Fucking Guns N' Roses played that fucking part of Layla.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a gap when they wanted to bring out the fucking piano for November Rain.
Yeah.
So during the piano brought out Slash, another guitar player, played Wish You Were Here on guitar.
Oh, wow.
Like the one guitar played the vocal notes.
Yeah.
It was
wow.
amazing. And then once they were done with that, Axl comes out and starts playing that part of Layla on the piano.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck? You're just like,
That's awesome.
Then they went to November Rain. But yeah, it's like hearing that, you're like, I gotta watch Goodfellas. That song is so synonymous with Goodfellas.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Dun, dun. I don't even know how to fucking mouth it. You know what I mean?
When the body starts just all showing up,
Yeah.
right? When they found Carbone, he was so frozen they had to let him thaw out for 3 days.
Yeah, Carbone. Fucking our show. It's going to be on iHeartRadio soon. I'm waiting for an email to say when it'll be up there.
Oh, that's awesome,
Submitted
man.
everything, so I think it'll be a good spot for people to go. So
Yeah.
people, I mean, if you're listening to this, you don't have a place where you regularly go. Some people say they actually just like whenever they see my link on Facebook, that's when they listen.
Right.
Like they
Right.
they haven't subscribed.
Right.
I still think people don't know how.
No, I don't think people do either. I think people get confused. Data, oh my God, my data, am I going to live stream? All that stuff.
Yeah, it's barely any data.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like almost nothing.
Right.
But you can download our episodes at home on their Wi-Fi, and it's no data.
Absolutely. And then
That's
it's
my phone.
on your device.
My podcasting app, it won't download an episode until I'm on Wi-Fi.
Until you're on Wi-Fi, right.
So you could do that, people.
You could do that.
You could do that. But iHeartRadio will be on soon. We'll
That's awesome.
announce it on Facebook or whatever when it actually is. Their app's pretty cool, so it's real easy to get to. You know what I mean? You can put is one of your favorites, and then boom.
Did you watch This Week with John Oliver? Did you watch that Sunday?
I fell asleep during it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, she fell asleep during it. Did you get to the part where he was talking about how feelings versus facts?
No, I saw the article about it.
It's just so good because it just showed how, like, one of the CNN reporters, or Fox, I don't even know if it's Fox or CNN, she was asking Newt Gingrich and saying, like, the facts, the truth is that in the last, many years, violent crime has gone down significantly. You know what I mean? And she was naming percentages. Like, significantly. And he's like, well, that's not what the American people feel. She's like, well, their feelings are wrong.
Oh, yes, I saw that with Newt Gingrich. Yeah.
Because the facts don't support their feelings. He's like, well, that's not what they're feeling. But, so when John kept saying this, is like, what the truth is that what they're saying is that a campaign can create facts through feelings.
Yeah.
So if the campaign's saying you got to be scared of this and you got to be scared of that and this is going to kill you and that's going to fuck you up and that's going to ruin your life and that's going to take all your money and that's going to ruin your country. You keep saying that and all the facts say, no, they're wrong about all that. Nah, but we got them all feeling it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Then the real people don't look at facts. And so then Gingrich said, yeah, but the liberals have a way of creating these statistics that are inherently true, but what do you? Not but the fact that the stats they create are true stats.
Yeah, but they realize that the Republicans realize the Democrats don't. Is that people are dumb?
Yes,
and
they'll go off of what you tell them.
Right. Exactly.
And, like, nobody wants to take a minute and say, look around and, like, let's just take this second here. Let's just go with the Muslims. How many Muslims have killed Americans in America? Go.
Last time it was 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. And then you got the one in San Bernardino.
Yeah, but he was an American. He was born American.
The San Bernardino one?
Yeah, he was a born American guy. He was an American.
But he got with that broad who wasn't, and she kind of convinced him to go radical. I'm not talking about
Orlando. But no, since 9/11, there's been no foreign terrorist attacks on our soil.
No, I know, but let's just go with Muslims because that's what they're talking, right?
Okay.
So Muslim attacks have only been 2, and then you have like the one at the military base was like
converted American.
Converted American. So, but really, truthfully, you know what I'm saying? Over all the murders, there's been more cop killings than fucking than fucking terrorist attacks.
Yeah.
Right? But we're not going to address the fact that there's pure racism in this country. We're not going to talk about that.
No, because we believe that there's no racism. That's what people believe.
Right.
Or it's just all reverse racism.
It's reverse racism. Black people fucking thinking that we're out. The black people are the ones causing the problem. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's not racist.
It is the most fun election I've ever been a part of. It's almost so comical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been trying to needle both sides on Facebook posts lately. I've been like, fuck it, you know what?
Right.
It's only a few months away. Let's have fun with this.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I posted a joke about Trump's son's speech. It got a lot of likes, and I even did it on stage, and people liked it on stage, and it was Trump supporters in the stage,
right?
And Uncle Vinny's. If I have audio of it, I'll play it. I'll put it into the podcast. But I talked about Trump on stage and I was just saying how I'm like, listen, I liked his son's speech too. His son speaks well. If he could speak as well as his son, he may be better. But I'm like, his son lost to, and he's like, yeah. My dad let me drive tractors, so I know what it's like. It's like, your dad let you drive tractors, so you know what it's like to be poor? Get the fuck out. Don, I'd respect you more if you would just be like, I grew up a billionaire.
Yeah, right.
Drive tractors.
To know what it was like to be a
know what it was like to be poor. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? So they could always have me. Today I had a couple of my... I find, though, my liberal friends have been... pretty whiny too. I even put a thing about because they're saying oh, the Democratic National Committee conspired to keep Bernie Sanders out. And I'm like, yeah, you didn't know that?
Right.
Like, that shocks you? He was never a Democrat.
Yeah,
he was trying
anti-establishment.
He was trying to take over a political party, and I gave props to Trump in my post. I said, Trump had a revolution too, tried taking over the Republican, and they tried to stop him, but he won.
Right, because he went up against 12 other tards that no one really liked in the party.
Right, but they all still tried to stop him. Like, the Republicans never even tried to help him.
No, they did.
I mean, even at the convention, they were, pulling teeth to be like, I guess this is our guy.
Nobody wanted him. And, like, Bernie, went up against the girl who they've had her back for fucking 20 years, man. It's like, Bernie, you're not coming in here and rocking this boat now, motherfucker. This is our girl. We're pushing her.
Yeah, and I'm like, he's an admitted socialist, and they just go off, and I go, you guys missed my point. I'm just saying that he couldn't pull off what he tried.
Yes.
He tried, he failed. He should have went independent then, if he thought he could.
Right.
You guys, listen, more guys voted for Trump than for Bernie. You guys didn't come out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, even if the Democratic Committee was behind Hillary, the people that voted for her liked her message.
Right.
The people actually voted, actual votes. Like, it wasn't like, and it just, I don't know. I'm starting to really get into the election. I like, sometimes, like, I shy away from it, but I'm like, you know what? It is fun. It's fodder. It's like pro wrestling, like our buddy James says.
Yeah,
like, how do you not watch this and laugh and like, fucking, I mean, Guns N' Roses, and I ran into Davin and Walt from Jesters, and Walt had a Trump flag and hat, a Trump cape on, and a Trump hat. This is so fucking crazy. People are nuts, man.
I went on a post of his, and it was about I'll say it, like, Walt, and I'll tell them to their faces, and I know a lot of people from Jersey City. They're outright racist. They do not like black people. There's nothing hidden. They can act like it. They'll be fun. They'll be fake and friendly. Hi, but to them, black people are no good.
Yeah,
majority of them. Anybody else to say a majority of the races, you don't like the race. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's how they feel. And I'm not even questioning it. So it's not even a fucking question, because I know you people. He put up something about driving. He's like, I got pulled over yesterday. I stopped at a stop sign, but I roll stopped, and the cop pulled me over, and I stood still until he got there, and I said, hello, this is me. Hello, officer. What can I do? He's like, what did I do? He's like, you kind of rolled through that stop sign. He's like, oh, okay. Sorry, officer. Let me get my paperwork. And the officer said, please. He gets his paperwork. He said, is your license good? I said, yes, sir. It is good. He's like, okay, just be careful the next time you got to stop at a stop sign. I said, okay, thank you, sir. And he let me go. Didn't get shot. All I was polite. And I went on and said, you can't really believe that the lack of politeness is what's getting black guys killed.
Yeah.
You can't believe that. I said, well, what about this time when Mike Gaffney, drove through a black neighborhood, and I got pulled over because the white cop said I was in the wrong neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Which makes no sense, since I'm a human being and I'm on the planet Earth. I thought I was allowed in a neighborhood. But according to this white racist cops, I'm not in the right neighborhood. They then drew their guns on me, pull me out of a car, toss my car, and toss me on the hood with guns drawn.
Yeah.
Find nothing and tell me to stay out of the neighborhood. Where's that politeness?
Right.
And he's like, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I'm sorry, man. Then he says, yeah, there's some overzealous cops who are trying to be heroes. Like, that's not what they're doing. They're ball-busting scumbags, power-hungry, hoping they hit a crack. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what those guys were. And they passed a law making it legal to pull me over because I'm in a neighborhood that could be drugs, even though I was just driving through.
Yeah.
And they had their guns pulled out. Now, what if this guy with his gun pulled out gets a little scared, because some of them are pussies. Apparently, some cops are scared pussies, and they get scared at a flinch.
Right.
And to protect themselves, they got to put 20 bullets in you because they're protecting themselves. And they're heroes. We put them out there in harm's way. They got to protect themselves. Well, act like a hero then and be able to take a fucking second before you shoot somebody. But anyway.
Even war, there's rules of engagement. Soldiers can't just start shooting people.
Right, because you've seen somebody
Even
walk.
if they see the gun.
Yeah.
You have to be fired upon.
Correct.
You know?
But what if this guy with the gun out, I go and I fucking, my rib cage itches. I'm an innocent guy, but my rib cage is like, oh, fuck, it's my side itches. He sees me do that, and I get shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, it would have happened. It would have never happened if this dickhead's gun wasn't out, but it would have never happened. And he just pulled me over because I was white.
Right.
In a neighborhood. And I'm not saying white people get pulled over too, black people. No, I'm just saying that the police department pulled me over for whatever reasons they wanted to. And that was wrong.
I got pulled over because my car fit the description of a burglary and had guns drawn on me.
Right?
I was on my way to college to pick up my textbooks in Brookdale Community College.
Really?
I was driving up that road by like Marlboro Psychiatric. I just start seeing this girl, right? So I was like, "You want to take a ride with me to get my books from school?"
Right.
So we hop in and we're talking, blah blah blah. I get pulled over and they're like, "Get out of the car and put your hands on your head." And it's like, "Holy shit, man!" I get out. They had the guns drawn on me, and then blah blah blah. There's all this radio talking, and they're like, "God, wrong guy," blah blah blah. But I had guns pointed. It was and this girl was like, "What the fuck?" It was like the second day we hung out after we met. I just think what's going on in her head. She probably told me, but I forget. It's so many years ago.
Right.
Just like, I mean, I never felt they were going to shoot me, but I was like, oh my God. Like,
well, I
was afraid I was going to go to jail for something I didn't do. I'm like, I got the wrong guy. My mind wasn't they were going to shoot me. My mind was they're going to, I'm now like going to get arrested, and I have.
Yeah. Right. See, that's your mindset was, now I'm going to get arrested for something I didn't even do. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But a black person gets pulled over and they got guns drawn on them. They're thinking, I'm going to get shot.
Yeah.
And it's a big possibility if I even move. Look at that one guy, the guy who just stood there with his hands up and still got shot. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And the cop said, why'd you shoot him? I don't know. I meant to shoot the other guy. The other unarmed guy? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I know.
Like, Bill Maher said, he's like, yes, you're cops. You do it. It's your job. You're not fucking volunteering.
Yeah.
All right? You're getting paid well to do the job. Some not so well, but some well. You're getting paid well to do the job, and now a guy may have a gun, so you're scared? Dude, you got to wait it out, man. You got to see if he's got a gun. You got to see where that gun points out. Yes. Does it put you at risk? Yeah, that's why you took the job. That's the hero portion of it. You don't just fire. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, he didn't have a gun? Wow, that was close. No. That's what hero does that.
Nah, it's just, they're just scared, man.
Yeah.
And that's no excuse either. I can't shoot somebody because I'm scared and get away with it.
No excuse.
You know what I mean? If someone comes in my house and I shoot them.
Right.
Like, they'll be like, oh, he scared me.
Yeah.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yep.
If somebody dies because jumpy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie.
I didn't know his name was Charlie. I didn't mean I'm sorry, Your Honor. Why was Charlie in my house? Fucking Chuck.
Fuck Chuck here.
Fuck Chuck here. Damn, I killed Gaffney. Why? I don't know. It scared me.
Scared me.
Okay, he never just comes in my house. He always knocks first. Doorbell wasn't working. He opened the door. Shot him. Sorry, jittery. Can I go home now? Sorry. Come on, I'm white. You can let me off.
But that was one thing I got, like, and I normally don't get involved. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry. And I was like, whatever. I didn't get more into it. I said, and then some other comedian put up about, just be nice to cops and you won't get killed. And I was like, you really can't seriously think that's the only, and that's just, to me, is ignoring the fact that there's racism.
Well, it's easier.
Yeah, just be nice. Like, it's not why the system's broken, you fucking moron.
Well, they all reshare that Chris Rock video, too, from his HBO show where it's like, how not to get beat up by the cops.
Yeah. But that was a joke before it was really this bad.
Yeah, all these all these shootings are really helping fucking Trump in every way.
Absolutely.
Dude, no, here's the ironic thing. Like, I posted that thing just saying how stupid, like Bernie Sanders lost, blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, you don't know really what we're mad at, like, the system. And it's like, fine. But I'm like, well, you guys don't realize, you Bernie supporters, is that they're now fucking going against Hillary now. They're in the Democratic convention.
Right.
What's funny is they're so stubborn and mad that they lost, and they lost in an unfair way. If I'll give that to you, I'll give that to you. The system's rigged, but Bernie said that, so that was part of his platform.
Yep.
So if part of your platform is the system's rigged, yet I'm going to run for that party anyway, it's your fault that you lost.
Right.
You tried beating a rigged system and you lost.
Right.
Now, your guy didn't get in, so now you're going to go against Hillary. Guess what? You guys are going to help a billionaire get voted in, which was what Bernie Sanders was fighting against the whole time. Yes, he was fighting against establishment like Hillary, but enough being whiny. We saw your signs. You had a good run. You did. And listen, I like Bernie.
I like a lot of things he stands for.
But you got to fucking get to grips,
Move
people.
on now.
If you don't listen, I'm at a point, honestly, where I don't even give a shit anymore who wins, because I feel like we'll be fine no matter what. I don't think Trump's going to, I don't think they just give him the codes and he can launch. I'm sure there's a little bit of paperwork you got to do.
No one man is going to make this. Even somebody else said, you look at all the president's past and all the ones that come, no one man is going to change or take us down. Look at fucking Barack. Oh, my God, you're going to let this fucking Arab fucking terrorist take over our country? What did he do? What did he do?
Right,
He
we're going to be
South
fine.
Florida? No,
We'll be fine.
nothing. He did nothing.
Yes.
Did he let bombs in? Like, did he bring in Iraq? No, did nothing. He has no power. No, he can't even get laws passed. Come on.
Yeah. I just saw a thing come on my phone that said Bernie Sanders just spoke to some followers, and he said to endorse, he said, support, and they booed him for saying support Hillary. It's like, you guys, you're going to go, then just go for Trump then. I'd respect these Bernie guys more if they go, we're voting for Trump now.
Right.
Because by going against Hillary, you're essentially doing that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And honestly, if you're that mad about the establishment politics, right?
Right.
If that's really what your cause is, then you actually should be voting for Trump and not Hillary.
Well,
A Bernie supporter.
A
Bernie supporter should vote for Trump if they're against establishment politics.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Then you really shouldn't be voting for Hillary. Trump's more Bernie than Hillary is.
No, they're both. That was the thing about Trump and Bernie. They were like anti-establishment, right?
Yeah.
They're anti-establishment. The thing is that I believe we already know that the president gets very little power.
Yeah.
But all the people that are pushing for Trump now, all of that fucking side, they're going to get the power.
Yeah.
It's those guys who are going to get the power. Like a vice president that is so anti-gay.
Right.
That's what's going to get the power. Trump hasn't said one thing about anything he's going to do, right? Not one thing about anything. He has no... Like, I was talking to Frank. I love Frank. Frank's my best friend. Frank is a fucking retard. And, like...
You know him better than me. I don't know him that well.
Frank's like, this a few months ago, he's like, wow, what is he going to do with health care? And I'm like, he goes, oh, wait, I like what Trump's going to do with health care. I'm like, did he tell you what he's going to do with health care? He told you? Because all the rest of the country is still waiting. Because all he said about health care was, I'm going to repeal Obamacare and I'm going to replace it.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I'm going to repeal and replace. What the fuck does that mean?
Actually, the one thing that Trump did talk about a little bit was what he would want to do with health care.
But he said it in very generals.
Very general, but his idea is to allow you to like if you say like more of a free market with health care, like currently you can't go get your health care out of state, like a Pennsylvania company or like so it would open up all the states. So say some company in California wants to give you a good rate.
Right.
You can use them.
Right.
That's what he says. I don't know. that's a real thing that it could happen.
Exactly.
You know
Because I think the reason why it's very regional is because it's an easier
what I mean? Sure, it has to
control.
do with taxes and collecting
Yeah,
money.
I just think that's what it is.
That's the only part of Bernie Sanders that I really liked was his health care. It's like, I just do believe we should all be covered. That's like a whole nother argument. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, all pay in, all get it.
It's like, so,
And
yeah,
if you want better, like, because people say, well, then everybody gets the same. No, talk to someone that lives in Canada.
Yeah.
You have your government health care, but if you want a little bit better, you
Right.
pay like $500 a year for the little better.
right,
So you could still pay if you want.
right.
You know what I mean? For a little better. Or at least kids. That was my whole thing. It's like, fine. If adults need to work, but a kid don't ask to be put into this world, and people just
Right.
make babies like crazy with
Yeah.
no license.
Right.
You know?
No, yeah,
So you should at least
absolutely.
let them get preventative
Very-
health care up until 18 years old.
Yeah, quality health care.
Yeah, like whatever. Go,
Yeah.
Cold, go to the doctor, free. Boom.
Right,
And
right.
Jersey has that for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, some states have that.
Yeah, Jersey has New Jersey health care. I mean, family care. If your kids you'll always just file. They always have insurance.
Yeah. But anyway, these Bernie supporters, I just don't. I get them, but I don't get them.
I think it's
you
right
just can't
now.
accept
Look,
defeat. They
you just
can't
let
accept
the-
defeat.
Listen, it's right now. Today's day one of the DNC, right?
Yeah.
So just let them get it out of their system. Go ahead, yeah, I'm happy. Just like the first day of Trump, they're all booing.
That's what I hate about, like, I try, and I've been trying on my post because it's almost like my own little experiment. 'Cause I'm even giving people their due. It's like, listen, all right, fair point. I'm not berating people for having a different view than mine. Because if you pay attention, because I got accused of only making, like my friend goes, you only make jokes about the right.
Yeah, but he was retarded. I almost got in on that, but I didn't.
And I told him, and he's a friend of mine for like 20 years, and I said, listen, bro, the right has more funny stuff I think of. And I put on there, I go, I'm not a fair and balanced comedian. Whatever comes that I can make fun of,
it's a joke.
that's what I
though.
write. I'm a comedian. I don't have to be right about policy. I don't have, you know what I mean? And
Well, that's the part I was against, because you had a joke and he came back with a thing, like an actual like talking point of Republicans, and I'm like, no. Now if you made that funny, that would be cool. But you just made a point, and then Joe's like, no, I'm just making jokes. Yeah, but you only make one-sided jokes. I'm like, you didn't even make any sided jokes. You just said a fucking point. This isn't CNN top of the hour.
Yeah, and if it wasn't a friend of mine, I wouldn't have went back and forth with a psych.
No, I get it.
Like, and I just, because I want people to see. Like, I'm like, you know what? Why am I going back and forth? But it's like, no, because I want people to read this and see. And even some liberals went overboard the other way.
I know. I saw
him.
that. I saw that
And
too.
then, and like, Joe, you shouldn't be friends with this guy. And it's like, and then he goes, me and Joe have been friends for 20 years. And that's my thing. Listen, man, I have a friend named Dave who posts some political stuff on Facebook that I'm just totally disgusted with.
Right.
But I like Dave.
Right.
You know what I mean? Dave don't kill people. He's not hurting anybody. He's a hardworking dude who got a daughter. His views aren't mine.
Right.
I don't like what he posts. I don't do the thumb up. You know what I mean? I don't feel the need to be like, you fucking piece of shit. Like,
No.
like I can be friends with someone who has different political beliefs than me.
Listen, man.
So then I did the Bernie one just to like show that I'm not, that I try to look at both the mistakes of both sides, and it's like they're just as bad. It's like, just shut. Like, can't we have a discussion without you thinking you know everything? Like that's what I hate. I hate the attack of like, you're wrong, I'm right. It's like, wait, no, there's some truth to what I said. I'm not saying I'm right. This is what I feel. This is a thought that I had.
Right.
Now stop copy and pasting like talking points that I've heard from 40 people. Tell me what you really feel and tell me how I'm wrong.
Right.
Show me what I mean? Show me, like I said, I go, because they were telling me, oh, Bernie's not a real socialist, blah, 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 like getting technical with it.
Yeah.
No, according to, next to Hillary, he's socialist.
Yes.
Next to her policies, he's socialist.
Correct.
So I'm right on that. And I go, wasn't he never a Democrat? Am I wrong? And then no responses.
Right.
And then someone said, well, he caucused for them for years, so figured maybe they'd help him. It's like,
right.
well, that's just, now you're nitpicking things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
he wasn't
right.
supporting their party.
Right.
He wasn't a member.
Right.
And they're like, oh, but he goes after him for his atheist. They want to go after him for being an atheist. But that's what politics is. They go after you for something to make you look bad.
Yeah, so they can look good. That's it.
That's what you did.
Right.
Bernie went after Hillary for her. Oh, let me see, like for talking to Goldman Sachs.
Right.
You're going after people. That's what politics is. If you don't like it, go to fuck home. That's like if you're a comedian being like, oh, yeah, what the fuck, man? I don't like it. Occasionally, sometimes I get heckled, man. Well, that's a part of the job.
Yeah.
It could happen at any show. Do we all like it? No, but
that is what it is.
Don't be a comedian.
Oh, yeah, or suck it up.
You can't all play state theaters.
Right.
To amazing crowds.
Right.
I've played one in my 12-year career.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Normally it's drunks heckling. So either I'm in it or I'm out. Can't have I think that's what's the problem with some people is they think things can be perfect.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm so mad of the corrupt system that everyone in the world knows is corrupt.
Right.
It's like this just came about this week.
Yeah.
Donald Trump has no experience. Yeah, you know who didn't have any experience as president? George Washington.
Right.
He was the first one. How could he have experience? The first few presidents, probably slave owners with no experience.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, they didn't know any better. Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, I
went way off on that. Sorry, listeners.
I just think this is the first time. Facebook is like the fucking dining room table. It's like everyone's dining room table. You just get up there and they spew shit that you would fucking say to your wife and your kids while you're eating potatoes. You know what I'm saying? As you watch, there's news is playing in the background. It's fucking guy. Like that's, now you got Facebook, you can do it out here loud.
Yeah.
But there was a saying years ago, and don't talk about politics and religion in mixed company, right? Because you're going to find something, even what makes me laugh is that people like that are so retarded. We argue over all these points that none of us have experience in.
Yeah.
That none of us even know what the fuck we're talking about. We just know that somebody said something and it sounds fucked up, so we don't like that now.
Right.
Like somebody will say fucking Obamacare. Can you show me where Obamacare has fucked you and not helped anybody? Can you show me that? Or are you just saying that's what everybody thinks?
Yeah.
Because I know people that helped.
Right.
I know people who got help from it.
Right.
So you're telling me it was the worst thing ever? Tell the people like me. Tell my daughter who got to get an operation on her nose because of Obamacare. So now she can breathe at night. She got that operation because of Obamacare. Where did it go wrong for us?
Yeah, well, that's the problem with politics. Everyone thinks everything should be perfect all the time.
Right.
Like, you roll something out, it's perfect.
But they also, they hear 10 people saying how horrible it is, then what? I know businesses that are thriving because of Obamacare. That their staff is happier because of Obamacare. Yeah, and I know some who probably are struggling a little more financially because they had to get involved in Obamacare. Of course, yes, that's that guy's problem.
Yeah.
Of course. But I mean, you hear what I'm saying is like we see this Facebook post of people spewing shit that they don't even have any firsthand experience with.
Now, well, I think the problem with Facebook and the people arguing is they don't have discussions. They all want to be right and win an argument. Where it's just like I put my thing out there yesterday, and it had a discussion between me, one of our listeners, James, and my friend Lou. And none of us berated each other or said stupid.
Right.
They give their points. I give my points. It's a public discussion.
Right.
Me and my brother Mike don't see eye to eye on politics at all. We have yelling matches at each other. My wife's like, "What the fuck?" But at the end of the night, we're hugging. It's like it's a discussion.
Yeah. Right.
That's the problem. Everyone's so doesn't want any type of, and that's where you go too wrong the other way.
Yeah.
Because people feel like, well, we'll get nowhere with this, so why discuss it? Well, no, it's important to discuss.
Right, but the thing is that you can't want the outcome to be now that guy changed his mind because that's probably not going to happen.
I never try that.
Yeah,
I never try that. I discuss to try and see if I can change my mind.
Right.
to get me some new information.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I do see parts on both sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try to myself. I try not to be narrow-minded. That's my goal for myself.
If I see you're too any side, if you're too spewing either side, I kind of like steer away from you.
Yeah.
Right. If you're every time you talk, you say that that Obama was the worst thing that ever happened to the country, I now shut you off because you're not even going to give him anything.
Right.
And that's insane. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't do that. You're obviously not going to talk sensible. You're going to give me lies because you have to prove a point that isn't true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Someone who's coming that hard, fucking Hillary is the worst criminal ever. She's the fucking worst. Like, if you're going to go that hard, I got to be like, I can't do you there. But if you're like, yeah, she's a fuck up in some areas. Yes, she's smart. She's politically smart in some areas and not good in this area. I'll listen to you. I'll listen to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you tell me Trump has all the answers, I can't hear you anymore. I can't hear you. No. You can't tell me Trump has all the answers. You can't tell me that Trump stands up there and says, me, I'm going to fix it all. Does he even understand how the system works? You don't get to fix anything, you fucking retard.
I know. And then people say, like, I even know, probably some listeners don't like to talk of politics. It happens on Opie and Jimmy. It happens on other podcasts I listen to, or, like, listeners will be like, enough with the politics. But it's like, we're in an election year. It's going to come up.
Yeah, you know
it's
what?
part of the news. No, but I'm just saying.
No, I know.
If you don't like it, then that's fine. But it's like, it is something important to talk about. And listen, politics does bore me for the most part. But I'm, it's the most ridiculous election ever. So it's like almost need to be talked about. Like these people that could be our presidents are the two worst choices we could ever have in my lifetime. I
don't come to this show with a fucking set of lists and going, hey, what can we talk about today? Hey, let's talk about what's the pressing issue in the world, politics. No, it's just something that's going on and it's in my stomach. So I'm like, oh, guess what? I'm thinking of.
I've actually thought I don't want to talk about politics when it comes out, just through conversation.
Because you're a normal human being. Look, man, I'm sorry. If we were in fucking Jersey and there was 17 fires going on for the past month, I think I'm going to talk about the fucking fires, bro. Did you see a fire? Or we're going to be like, fires again? Well, yeah, my house is on fire. Talk about it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like at least share stop sharing articles written by fucking people on your... Just have one of your own thoughts, even if it's wrong.
Right.
Tell me what you think. Don't be like, see? Like everyone's like sharing these fucking emails that the hackers got.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Did you ever see a courtroom show? Like, does chain of custody like enter your guys' mind anywhere?
Right.
Does the chain of custody of emails even mean anything to you? So, you telling me someone can get an email and not change the text?
Right.
If they wanted to?
Yeah.
Like, that's out of the realm of possibility?
Right.
Like, so these hackers are criminal enough to steal something, but not criminal enough to enhance it.
Right. Yeah.
They get all moral.
Right.
With that. They're immoral enough to steal government documents.
Right.
But just moral enough to let it be what it is.
What were they? I didn't even watch them.
Well, this new batch of them was that emails were the Democratic committee was basically saying they're pushing against Bernie and want Hillary.
Right.
I mean, I didn't read them, but that's basically what the gist of it is. The head of the Democratic Party, so she stepped down because of it.
Right. Well, she was influencing anybody who's trying to back Bernie. Don't, because we're going with Hillary.
Right.
So it's
what everything Bernie said it was. What Trump said it was.
Exactly.
It was a rigged system.
And it's exactly what anybody who had a beat in their fucking brain knew was happening.
But I guarantee you, if this was Trump emails, people would say, yeah, we'll put the chain of custody. How do we know that's what he really wrote?
Right. Or look, look, Trump, they're telling it like it is, man. They're just being the way it is. He doesn't care if it's politically correct. He just let you guys know that the fucking emails are out there. Like, okay. Great. I'm glad he's being honest.
Yeah, some people say Trump is the only presidential nominee not to release his tax forms.
Yeah.
One reason they say is because he's not really a billionaire. He's been lying about that.
Right.
And the other reason is apparently some people believe he made a lot of money doing business with Vladimir Putin in Russia and doesn't want to show that.
But here's the thing that I keep forgetting to say this. Every time we probably have one billion things that Trump has done
Right.
horrifically wrong, right? And the thing is, I haven't mentioned him at all. You know why? At all. I don't really talk about it unless I'm talking to somebody like you, like that. I'm not trying to convince. The followers do not care about that stuff because he's talking to the bottom feeding people who are totally easily swayed with race, easily swayed with fear, and easily swayed with war.
Yeah.
Easily. They're already on the fence. So some people, they're not going to like to be called racist. Some of these people don't want to hear that I'm going to call them racist. But they're like they're like those kind of people like, listen, you know what? I love this country was founded by immigrants, but we got to, when it comes to Muslims, they don't really like what we like, right? Yeah. They're like on the fence. So then you get a guy like Trump. It's like, I'm going to stop this from happening. They're easily talking to them. You're talking to them like, yes, we got to stop this. Right?
Yeah.
Cops. Some people are like, most cops are pretty good. For the most part, cops are pretty good. Right? And then some black guys like cops suck. Now that white guy who's probably got a little racism in him goes, yo, black guy, cops don't suck. Why don't you start acting right when you get pulled over?
Yeah.
Right? That's the way So then Trump says, we're going to start taking care of police officers, give them more. Yes, we got to take care of cops, man, because cops' lives matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He knows who he's talking to. So then all those other things he does wrong, those people don't give a fuck that he did them all wrong.
Right.
So I just hate when like CNN spends 6 hours on discussing how fucked up Trump is because his people don't care. They're voting for him anyhow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? David Duke is a piece of shit fucking human being. But everybody who elects the Grand Wizard votes for the Grand Wizard because they don't give a fuck what he does bad. They love him.
Yeah.
So I just every time I see CNN, it's like, and another thing out of the Trump camp. Who cares? Who cares? The people love him.
He's ratings. That's why they talk about Trump. He's ratings.
Right, but it's pointless because there's not one Trump voter who's swaying because you said Trump did this.
Nah.
Because he's talking to the true hatred in them, the fear. Look, 77 minutes. Did you see that on John Oliver?
Nah, I have to rewatch it.
77 minute.
Oh yeah,
speech.
With the 33-minute.
Yeah. Up and he's like, but in that 77-minute speech, he talked about how this place is done. It's hell on earth, and I'm going to save it. And it's just a fear. And those people who easily go, he's the one for us, are easily scared and swayed.
Yeah.
And he knows that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people in this country who are racist, scared easily, and quick to hate on immigrants. Quick. And he's talking to them.
Yeah.
And they believe everything he says, and they don't care about what he did wrong.
I know. Dude, my brother's torn. My brother's a lifelong Republican, and he can't believe he may have to vote for Trump.
Right.
He just can't. He hates Hillary with a passion. He don't really like Trump. He's like torn. He doesn't not want to vote either.
There should be Bernie should just right now go, fuck it, Democrats. I'm an independent.
Oh, that'll only just pull votes from Hillary. That's what they say.
Yeah, it will.
It will pull. Yeah, I mean, the only one that could have made waves as an independent was Trump, because he does have like his own following.
Right.
Like a real following.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have made waves. But yeah, Bernie. I bet if Bernie maybe ran as an independent from the beginning,
right,
and like made like a real grassroots effort.
Yeah.
You know, that's why there'll never be a third party system, because everyone's too afraid it'll elect the other.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So you need 1 year where it fucks shit up.
You
know what I mean? Listen, if people really cared about a third party, they would. Gary Johnson only needs 15% polling to like get to the debates, but nobody supports him. Right. But if you cared, you'd start.
Well, remember Ross Perot? I mean,
Well, that's why they made it 15% because it used to be lower, and Ross Perot got in. They're like, we better up this percentage.
Yeah.
The problem is even Gary Johnson's a lunatic too.
Right.
Once you get down to it, he's basically a Republican with a little bit of lunacy.
Right.
Like he's like a Republican with like a dab of liberalism.
Yeah.
But still some extreme lunacy.
Right.
That's why he was on Joe Rogan. It was good. You can't fake who you are for 2 hours.
Right.
You can fake who you are for 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can't
get on
stay,
Joe Rogan
for
for 2 hours. The real
hours.
you's coming out.
Yeah.
They should all have to go on Joe Rogan for 1 hour. They should all go on Joe Rogan and like have to smoke a joint with him
and get into
Coco Diaz
and get into the octagon with both of them.
No, just Joe Rogan, Coco Diaz, one edible, 2 hours, and let's see who you really are.
Yeah.
Because Coco Diaz will be the street guy, be like, nah, man, don't come me with that shit, man.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Am I right, Joe Rogan? I like how he always calls Joe like the full name.
Yeah.
Am I right, Joe Rogan? We ain't letting them get by with that street shit right there. That's what I want. That would be for as weird as this election is. If we could have the three of them on one, Coco Diaz, Joe Rogan, a nice edible, and I'd love it.
And Trump.
Oh, Trump too. No, they all have
all three of them got to do it.
Dude,
anybody.
Everyone that wanted to. All right, we're swiping the slate clean. No one's got any votes. We're going to start fresh. You're all going to be interviewed by Joe Rogan, Coco Diaz. You have to do a small amount of edible marijuana just to get you loose.
Yeah.
2 hour interview. We're going to pick a winner at the end. That's when everyone's going to vote. We're going to find out who the fuck you really are.
Uh-huh.
I bet Trump would probably win only because he's so egomaniacal that I think even the edible won't affect him.
Right.
And he'd just be like, he's such a pro at
bullshitting?
At bullshitting.
Yeah.
They're like, he would even be, like, even Coco would be like, Joe Rogan, I think this is my man, Joe Rogan.
This fucking crazy bastard right here.
The way he touches his chest, fuck it.
This fucking animal right here, this is the one.
This fucking animal, man. He's from Queens, of course. He's fucking from the neighborhood. Am I right, Joe Rogan? I love that guy. I have to go see him live. I want to go see him live so bad.
He'll be. I think he's back.
I think he's coming to Gotham soon.
Yeah, then we'll go. I'll go.
Yeah, maybe Gotham, or sometimes he plays Stress Factory. That'd be cool too.
He does Gotham like he does when I was there one time. He did the Late Show. He did it was Sebastian. Was it Sebastian show? Like Sebastian did like 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and then Saturday night, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
he came in and did the 12 o'clock at night show. Sold it out.
I'm gonna look, and I want to see when he's there next. We'll definitely go. I look at his clips on YouTube all the time. There's a clip of him doing some TV show, some offshoot TV show, no big famous TV show. Where he's dressed in a suit.
Right.
I've never seen anybody kill like that on a TV set.
Really?
Like, if I find the link, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Just the energy he's put out. He's in a suit and just
You're
like,
is it like he's acting or is he?
No, he's stand up.
Oh, he's doing stand up.
Doing stand up on a TV show. Like
okay.
But it's like a show. Like you look at it, you're like, you don't know what this is.
Right.
Maybe some like Latin something or whatever.
Yeah.
But murders, man. Like, I mean, you see people do well on TV for you, but you see the crowd like fucking.
Right.
You never see anybody murder on TV like that.
No.
Just.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's like an inspiration to me because like Rogan talks about it all the time because how like later in life he hit it, and he said like he's like Joey would just be at the Comedy Store and just really not really killing hard for a lot of years, just couldn't figure it out, and then like one day it just clicked after like 20 years.
Well, that's
I hope it don't take me 20 years, but you know what I mean. It just gives you like hope that like if you just keep doing it, you become who you are.
Yes,
you will. And age don't really matter if you are authentic.
Right.
People like Joey. That's why I like Joey. He's so authentic. Like you just like I believe what you're saying to me.
Right.
It doesn't seem like bits.
Right. No.
You know what I mean? It's just you're just like you look at Joey. You're
it's
like
not.
That's like real fucking like down and dirty comedy. It's almost like that's kind of like it's like how Doug Stanhope is, but Doug Stanhope don't make me laugh as much as Coco Diaz is. Now Stanhope's comedy is very smart and makes you think like, wow, That's a very smart observation or a way of looking at things. But Joey makes me gut laugh.
Right. Stanhope is on the Bill Hicks kind of flavor,
but he don't seem fake with it. Like that's like his real thing. Like
no, I know,
really flowing at him naturally.
But it's more of the whole, like the Bill Hicks type of way of thinking, and then saying something that's poignant and important. Coco is more the Richard Pryor type of comedy. Yeah. It's raw. It's like, just look who I am. This is it. What the fuck? And he can tell you a story.
I want to buy his new CD. I saw it. It's a picture of him walking with his daughter in L.A. on the cover.
Oh, really?
And he's got a gun in the back. Like walking in the neighborhood. It's called Savage Dad. Love that guy. But this has been a good cast. We got everything. Comedy, politics.
Yeah.
Praising some comedians that we love. Telling people, check out Coco Diaz. He does... that Ari Shaffir show, This Is Not Happening, the storytelling show. He's the only comic that they put on every season.
Because he's always got a good story.
Great stories. Just watch all his... you know what? It's probably bad to watch all his stories first because they're probably all pale.
I mean,
they're just so good, man.
Yeah.
Like, the way he tells a story, you're like...
I
don't even know how to tell a story after you watch him. I got to start watching some mediocre stories so I can see what I can do.
Some confidence,
because you watch him tell a story, you're like, what the fuck, man? But he's one of, like, like being a comedian, like, you'd never, like, ask for pictures with, like, like, he's someone I'd be like, I got to get a picture with Diaz.
Right.
I just, you can't fake that shit. You're like, this motherfucker just is so good.
He's a Hudson County guy. Hudson County, North Bergen, Union City.
Yeah.
That's where that was his hood before he went out to I think Colorado.
Yeah.
And then he went to L.A.
Yeah. He's had a life, man.
Yeah.
That motherfucker needs a documentary.
But when you talk to him, Hudson County comes right back out. He's like, I used to go down on Bergen Line. And it's right back out, man. And I told him I was from the Heights. Oh, you one of them Heights boys? Yeah, we should get high, smoking dust. Hey, like it's just.
Yeah, I fucking love that dude, man. He's awesome. But so you got any spots this week coming up?
I have a Wednesday at Greenwich and Thursday at Alphabet Club. It's on the east side, Alphabet City, for Jordan Ferber on Thursday.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything this weekend. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I don't.
Maybe I'll come hang with you on Wednesday. I got nothing going on.
All right, cool, man.
And I got no shows this weekend.
If you go do that spot, where's Gordon's place?
It's in Kenilworth.
Okay.
10th Street Live.
Okay. If you go, let me know. I'll go down.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I may. It all depends on how I feel around that time of night.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got...
What time would you head down? Like around 7?
I got to see what time the show... I was going to ask, because they do a pull the name out of the bucket type thing. I'd be like, Gordon, I know you a lot of years, bro. You put me up early.
Right.
Fucking bucket pull,
Yeah. Well, what time would you make a decision? Like 7-ish?
Yeah, I'll make it last minute decision. I'll text you.
Text me at like 7. Like, you're going to do it, I'll go down.
Yeah. My next gig is I think that's private. I've got booked at a martial arts studio. I'm closing out a fundraiser there on the mat inside the school.
On the mat inside the school. I told everybody the story about you. I gotta do comedy after the game before the fireworks.
Who are you telling that to?
To the 2 comics I was working with up in Brouhaha. We were talking about a baseball field because they built that baseball field right behind the hotel, the Dunkin' Donuts Park. And we were just talking about baseball fields. And I think they're trying to they thought they were going to get that Nantucket baseball team. Yeah. And I'm like, the Nantucket Sox, the Red Sox? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, my buddy performed at their game. And I'm like, he was so stressed out. I was like, he was so stressed out. All I heard for like fucking a week is, I got to do comedy after the game before the fireworks. I got to do comedy after the game before the fireworks. Like,
and they were losing, and you're like,
I know.
Can't go on after the home team loses. And then they had a rally. I'm like, oh, thank God, they rallied in the ninth to win. Actually, if you go on my Facebook page, there's pictures of me. There's a
doing
photo
comedy.
album, an album set aside of me at Tiger Stadium. You see me on the mound performing comedy for the people. That was the weekend we met Sebastian Maniscalco, and Sebastian was making fun of them for doing that to me.
And then he had to do it.
And then he had to do it at Angels Stadium like a few weeks later.
And he was like, it was a little. He made fun of. I was like, so it looks like you had to do your own baseball after the game before the fireworks. He's like, it was a corporate gig, and I made a little more money than you.
I'm sure at least $10,000 more than I did. Yeah, Jesus fucking, that was a nightmare. I'm like, they just don't like me. I don't think they like me. Why would they do this to me? Fuck you.
But you actually turned out to be a decent.
And actually, well, because I worked my ass off, saying like, all right, I'm gonna. I just put down a whole set about being in Little League and stuff. I just kind of talked to him about. It wasn't even jokes, like just funny stories about being afraid of my dad when I went to bat, and just making fun of Little League.
Yeah.
And it worked, but you could tell in their face, like, this is over, right? I'm like, oh, it's over. But they said I did the best of anybody that did it.
Oh, really?
Well, they said most people just ate it.
Yeah, right.
And then I picked out one section. I'm like, I'm performing for that people right there. I'm not looking at the stadium. The stadium can hear me, but I'm performing for section 204.
Right.
You know, and I was just like eyeballing, and even they were confused, like, what is this? Like, you know, because especially they don't know who you are. But like, hey, everybody give it up for comedian Joe Fernandez. They're like, it was almost like the echo in Fernandez, Des. Now batting.
Is it backup shortstop? What the fuck is Fernandez doing?
Hey, everybody, body. Give it up for the team.
You should have just went around roll call. How about Sandy Alomar, third?
Yeah. I think I even mentioned, I'm like, what a gig, huh? Playing after the game, before the fireworks. I'm like, I'm glad this team won. I'm glad this team won, because I don't think anybody would be here to look at me. I was just really kind of trying to be in the moment.
Yeah. You had to be.
Know?
All right, well.
That's that. So, all right. I got nothing really coming up for a few weeks, man. A lot of it's private. Nobody can go to anyway. But the NA convention we're doing in August, I guess people can go to. If you're in,
yes.
August 13th at the Westin in Princeton. The show will be 10 o'clock at night. It'll be me, Mike, and Ritu Chandra. So I don't think you can come to the martial arts studio to watch me.
No?
Now, that'd be funny if like I sucked and they just choked me out, and that's how the show ends.
Right.
So he just goes, oh.
That would be great.
Be like, can you fucking light this guy? Well, there's no light. Choke him out, Tommy. Be like, you know, you guys could have just like waved your phone or something, man. Yeah.
Dude, we lost
Chapman.
News.
Yeah. That's good, though, man.
Yeah, that'll be just for this season. We'll get him back next year.
He's free agent next year. And we got a young stud. That's what we need, young studs. No more of these old fucking...
Who did we get?
Oh, we got fucking... what's his face? I can't think of his name right now. It's not in the article you have right in front of you?
I didn't open the article. I just read the headlines. I read the headlines earlier, but I just told you it.
We got a couple. We got an old Yankee back, too. We got his name is Gleyber Torres. He's a shortstop.
Okay.
And we got an old Yankee back.
But you know what we have...
All right, people, we had some technical difficulties. You were just mentioned that there was a Yankee trade, but we weren't really saying much.
No, so that's okay.
After that. So, people, I'll announce soon we're going to be on iHeartRadio. That'll be a cool new place to listen. Go to MikeGaffneyLive.com to see where he's playing. And I'm at JoeFernandez.net. And thanks for listening. Please download if you haven't subscribed to download yet. Don't just listen at the link. And if you listen on iTunes, please rate us and leave a comment because it helps us move up in the charts. So you've been listening to All in Our Heads.